Hello, my name is Marina Bermejo, and over the next 10 minutes or so, I will talk about the internalization in the Italian market of Nebro Group, which is a leader in Málaga intended for distribution and sale of beauty and hairdressing. The work consists of an exam analysis that includes an assessment of the generic and specific environment, the diamond of Porter, a strategic group that can fit the company and the level of globalization. Then it's continue with an internal analysis and to conclude with a graphic grant that sends us the schedule of activities developed to introduce the target company. So I will start. First, to decide which country in the world could internalize our company, we did a study of what country or countries had similar tastes or costume so that our business could succeed was necessary. It was very easy to be agreed that the Italian are almost as much Spanish as being like to express or act. Also, an important factor to consider is that has always been considered the cradle of fashion. So there was no better country to internalize our company of aesthetic. Everyone knows where is Italy, but if there was about that, this is. Once the country to go with the PESTEL analysis, which involves studying the different environment variables in political factors. It is known Italian corruption for many years, but it's true that in recent years has been corrected gradually and there are alliances between some political parties. Economic factors. The Italian economy grew last year by 1%, but still lower than the average of the Eurozone. There was a tax reform that strengthened consumer confidence and increased government spending. Also fell inflation. The business confidence, however, was not good, but since this year there is a very positive aspect about it. Social factors. Italian is a country that seems divided in two. The northern part, which is more richer than the south, which is more traditional and still controlled by the now Italian mafia. We have to note that the younger generation has a tendency to follow the new fashion, so this helps increase the demand for our product. Technological factor. In Italian, as in all European countries, the internet plays an important role as a symbol of progress and improvement in communication and connectivity with other countries. This has helped reduce the cost and time in business activities. Ecological factors. All our products and services meet the requirement before the emission of gases that produce the dreamy harmful effects and the atmosphere. So we weigh ecological factor we have to consider for the new business. For the specific environment, Porter analysis is performed. Rate and income. Our company must meet a set of requirements for quality controls or technical checks on product. Many of them overcome thanks to belong to the European Union. For a while, there were numerous barriers to import. This has been disappearing gradually. Although there are still so-called informal barriers such as the preference for Italian product. Power of customer. This demand for information about the product offered and the price will power them to leave the competition to arise of this. Power of suppliers. Our suppliers exert force in both the supply and manufacture of the product. Moreover, we have to exclusivity with some brands, so there are more power. Substitutes. the number of products that we have similar characteristics, so we have to be very cautious and look for a competitive advantage. Rivalry between competition. There is a great precision of the company and its strong involvement to implement strategies to different and able to compete with other companies. In this country, we find hair mode and medi-joint. Now we continue with the Porter diamond models. It's necessary for the company to get their competitive advantages. This is based on the following factors. Conditional factors. One of the most important factors in our industry is the skill and creativity of employees. The advantages we have is that the people who work here is because we really have a vocation for him, so at giving himself to the fullest. Demand condition is necessary to achieve competitive advantages. We must establish good communication and transmission of information. Related sector and auxiliary, it requires competent and committed suppliers to help us improve our market position. Strategies, structure and revival of companies. It's necessary that our business is continually differentiated by student strategies that will position ourselves in the market. Now we have analyzed the companies around hair mode, medi-joint, solary and beauty center professional store, and according to the total income and the result of the exercise and total asset, we can establish 3 strategic groups. Group 1, medi-joint professional beauty center store and Nebro associate. Group 2, hair mode, and Group 3, solary. As for the level of globalization, I think that there is no need to comment much because of the position of the country, that we have a great position for this geographical localization, industry activity and its participation in European Union. Now let's start with the internal analysis. Stretch. The steering group, as always, have established a clear level of the mission, objective and strategy of the company, with a great professional skill and experience. The great human capital, we have a template. Weakness, inability to delegate, poor reputation of our company and our product, expenditure of advertising, and layer depends of the 13 suppliers. Third, the clearest as the competition and our little presence in Italy. Opportunities. We belong to European Union and the law is similar, demand for the product similar or over here. Higher level of the life, that price will increase. The geographical situation that we mentioned before. The spirit and the concept of Nebro Group is our core competency to put in practice be necessary to establish the infrastructure of the company, management of human resource and technological development. It will also be necessary to establish international logistics relation to supply and inventory management, to perform different operations, external logical stability regarding customer, marketing, sales, and after-sales service. Finally, we talk about graphic ground, which is necessary to know the different tasks for the start of our business in the process of international to Italy. Here, there are of the activities including the number of days, the dates. In addition, you can see the percentage of competition each action. For example, the analysis of sale is 0%. That will be because end of the first year. Also, you can see the estimated risk of each activity being an average for 38,000 euros. Now we see the same as before, but graphically. So this is all about the international Internalization of Grupo Nebro. Thanks for your attention and hope there was interest.